Hi, I'm Matt Sweetwood, and today I want to talk to you about finding success. In my life, I've had lots of success. I've been able to build a business from $1 million into $100 million and exit that business. I've had the privilege, the godly privilege of being able to raise 5 children from young age to successful adulthood on my own as a single dad. I've had to reinvent my business, that business that I got to sell. I've reinvented that several times. I have a successful speaking career. I get to communicate with people and share lots of life lessons like the one that I have right now. And what I want to share with you today is what is my number one secret. Now, I can say my number one secret is being super organized, or it could be the great education that my parents gave me. But now I'm not going to say that. Life teaches you more than those schools teach you, of course. But for me, the number one reason that I have found success is that I wanted success badly enough. And I promise you, if you wake up every morning and you say, what is it that I want? What is it that I really want? And you then ask yourself the question, how badly do I want it? If you want something badly enough, you're going to make it happen. I can think back to a talk that I was giving to a bunch of Ivy League graduates. It was a talk on employment, and they were all middle managers in the room. This was in New York City, and all middle managers, all Ivy League graduates. That's what brought them all together. And I was giving that same line. I was saying, you can do anything you want. You can be anything you want. You can change your careers, but you have to just want it badly enough. And I remember a woman was sitting in the front row, and she kept shaking her head at me over and over and over again. And finally, I had to stop the talk, and I said, Miss, what is it that you disagree with? She goes, I can't be anything that I want. I wanted to be a doctor, and if I want to do that, I can't do that now. I already have a business degree. Hold it. I said, wait a minute. I said, if you want to be a doctor, are you telling me you're not smart enough to be a doctor? Of course you're smart enough to be a doctor. You're just not willing to put the time in and the effort in. Right now, stop listening to me talk. Go apply to medical school. Go study for whatever exam you need to go and put in the 10 years. You're young enough to do it. You're smart enough to do it. And if you want it badly enough, you're going to figure out how to do that. So you can have what you want. You just got to want it badly enough. And that applies to everything in life. When I had those little children looking at me, looking up at me, and I had no idea how I was going to raise them, thought I had a 20-year jail sentence in front of me. I just looked at them and said, I love them. They're not here because they chose to be here. And I want badly enough for them to grow up and be successful adults, and not end up in jail or on drugs, or just really be successful and productive human beings, which they are today. So success is really within yourself. And if you think about what it is that you really want, and you want it badly enough, and you're willing to do what it takes, you're going to make it happen. Now, conversely, sometimes when I'm doing something and I realize that my heart's in it, I ask myself that question, how badly do you want it? And sometimes it's not bad enough. So maybe it's not something you really want. So my secret to success, this is it, the valuable secret to success, which I talk about in my book, Leader of the Pack, and I speak about all the time, is that if you want to find success, just simply ask yourself the question, how badly do I want it? I'm Matt Sweetwood, and I hope today's tip makes your life and business better.